Greetings everyone, I'm Blair and welcome back to No Man's Sky and our 2025 Expedition Redo playthrough. Today we're continuing the Expedition 20 Breach Redo. So far we have gotten all of Phase 1 and all of Phase 2 done. Plus a couple in 3, 1 in 4, none in 5, but that's okay. So today we want to get through all of 3, which is going to be locate the next location for the wreckage, adopt a floating companion, completely explore derelict freighter, that's actually going to be pretty fun, and purge 3 hungering tendrils, as well as crush a vile grub. If I remember right, crush the vile grub, we get to do a little bit of a mini boss, but I may be remembering wrong, so we'll see. And when we get those done, we will get some of the special corvette parts that are part of this expedition. I really do like them, and I like the fact that I'll get extra copies of them for use on my main save. The advantage of doing the reduce. And then if we get a chance, we'll do some of 4. We'll definitely get to the 4th rendezvous. See what happens along the way. If we get a storm planet, we'll hit those storm crystals. If we get a dissonant, we'll hit some shards. So we'll see what happens. First thing though, we gotta get into space and use the locator, which I think we've already made. Yes, we've got it there. But we need to get into space and get that going. So let's go ahead and get up here. No, see, that's why I was surprised it let me in last time. Normally you can't pulse out of atmosphere. You gotta wait until you're actually out of it before you can. Alright, so let's go ahead and get up here. Now, we need to use this and activate the pulse drive. Alright, let's let it go through its searching. Hope you all have been enjoying this so far here. Like I said, this is the last redo of this year, and then we'll wait for a new update to come up. Let's get up here. Whoa! Okay, too fast. Too fast. Wow, did we overshoot? Whoops. Our maneuverability is like sky high on this thing. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get out of here and scan and get our parts again. Read the next log. There's that. Where's the next log bit? Where's it at? Okay, let's get this one. Where's it at? There's supposed to be another log bit, I thought. There it is. Down here. It's like, where'd it go? There we go. Log of the Fireship Arcadia. Date stamp 22522.31. Log corrupt. Recovering damaged sectors. The captain. Gone. Tried to wake them for their watch. No sign of them. Nothing on the cameras. Door logs are normal. No kit missing. Where are they? Where are we? Whew. Man, whoever's leaving this log sure had it rough. Alright, where's the ship? Oh, no, that's not the ship. Where's my ship? There it is. Get a little lost here and there now. Alright, let's get in here. Close the hatch. Hop in the seat and collect our rewards. What do we got? Prepackaged paralysis mortar unit. Thank you. Unstable plasma to charge it, and a signal booster. Nice. Alright, let's get that paralysis mortar installed. This is one of my favorites. Can freeze your enemies. I like that. And we need to charge it with some of those. We've got this. We better put that on us. Okay. You know what? Let's do this. That should be, let's see here, 3101. Yeah. 18, 24, 22, yeah. There we go. Now they're in order. I know, weird, but it's the way I am. Alright, let's go ahead and get these on us. These can be sold. This will go down here because that's parts. We need that on us. As ammo. In fact, we'll put that ammo over there. There we go. And anything else on here we need? Nah. In fact, we can sell the Wonder Projector. Alright. What do we got next? What's up next? Adopt an anomalous floating companion. So, find it in purple systems. Alright. I don't believe. Yep, into the map. Here we go. Let's see, where's it going to take us? There it is. It's going to send us right to one. No need to bring you guys back because it's only one jump. And being a dissonant system, oh, we could get a lot done in this one system. Cool. Or we should be able to. I'll put it that way. So let's hear. We got 6 planets. Corvette system. Cool. Alright. Where are we going now? Visible signs. Let detect on what? Oh, not that one. Not going there. That's lifeless. Nope, that's not a dissonant. I bet that is. No. No. Okay. Alright. Let me look at something here. We've got this one. Lifeless. There's not going to be any life on it. Wine dark. Toxic is the dissonant. Alright, there's a toxic world out there that's got dissonance on it. Thankfully, they're not the aggressive ones. If we can avoid it, we're not going there. So we need to find that planet. Is it that one? No. At least I don't think so. No, because it said dissonant. Maybe that one? Yes. Alright. See you guys when we get there. Oh, too close to the station. Got it. Alright, let's go ahead and get past the space station here. Now we should be able to. Here we go. See you when we get there. Because of course there's going to be a big storm. Let's get down here and land real quick. The advantage of Corvettes is I don't have to step outside to look around. I can stay out of the storm. And there's what they want us to tame. Hey, floating things. Shame it's not those guys, huh? Oh, and I got the skeleton bone dudes here too. Look at that. Alright, guys. So, let's see here. Nope, that's not going to do it, so let's do this. This is one of the systems, but if you're not doing the expedition, and here, let's go like this. And you want a planet with these guys on it. Right down there, bottom left. Here, let's do it this way. So you're against the rocks. Nah. There. Bottom left are your glyphs. Go ahead and pause the video if you need. Get your glyphs so that you can come and get this kind of mammoth-y looking thing, but not as big as a mammoth, that's for sure. Or any of the other stuff. Here, I'll even go ahead and get a screenshot while I'm at it. Alright. Okay. Now, I believe, first off, do we have room in the log? Did they give us that? I'm going to go control 7 for that? Yeah. Yeah, 7. Now, did they give us room in the log? Yes, we have room to get 2 if we want. Okay, cool. Well, you know what? Let's see if we can do it. Come on, guys. Come on. Who's gonna come down and get fed? Adapt as companion. Boom. Come on, I want to make the guy feel better. Gently pat. Gently pat. One more. And give him another treat. There we go. Boy, that's a freaky dude. Oh, man. Look at that. Spikes go flying out. That's cool. Alright, let's dismiss him so he knows he's not getting left behind. Goodbye, lovely friend, he says. Nice. Alright. Now that's a dissonant one, but do we have... I need to get what from it? Collect our reward. And now the next one's salvage the freighter, but in that next one, radiant shards. Is there any radiant shards around? There are. Alright, guys. Let's go get some radiant shards. Get that knocked out while we're on this planet. Wait, what do you mean inventory's full? Ah, crap. Alright, hang on. Scatter blaster. Don't have room for it right now, but we'll make room. Yes, I'm aware of that. I don't think he gave us anything else, did it? No? Alright, now we gotta find some more. Alright, guys. It's gonna take us a little bit, so we'll kind of do a little speedy up kind of thing. And I'll see you guys when we're done with them. Hey guys, real quick. Same planet has translucent guys. Look at this. They are literally... That's insane. Thought you guys might want to know. We have gotten, well, 2 of 12. We'll keep going. But I thought you guys would like to see that cool animal. Back to the hunt. And there we go, guys. Alright. Let's do this. First off, I need to... Where'd it go? There it is. Alright, let's get to a spot where I think it'll let us bring the ship in. Maybe here. Yep. Alright, so we've got that one done. We'll claim it as soon as we can get back on the ship here. I would like to say I am glad there was a lot of the glowy yellow plants. That sodium helped us keep the toxic protection up without having to use batteries or anything. So, alright. So let's get in here. We'll claim that one. Starship launch fuel, Supreme Pulse Engine upgrade. Nice. Nice. Yes, I know my launch thruster needs recharged.
Technology recharge.
And we can put this. Right there. Oh yeah, it gives us a nice boost. Fuel efficiency, nice. Alright, now to go back to phase 3, let's go find a derelict freighter. Fun times. Get out of atmosphere. Alright. So here's what you do. Now, when I was needing inventory room, I put our detector in my suit here. But, funny thing. So normally, I'll tell you now, these scanners are one-time use. You use it, you find the wreckage. When you land on it, it goes away. There is a way to not do it, because these things are expensive. They're they're expensive to get from the one trader you can do so. However, there's a way around that. Put all this on the ship. We're going to need all the room we can have. Or manage, I should say. But let's go ahead. Yeah, I'll leave that here for now. How many spots do I have left on the ship? Yeah, I got room for those. Alright. So, what you do is first we use it. That activates it. Now, if you have a personal refiner, take it, drop it in there. As you can see, you can't have anything made out of it. But that protects it. So now, to activate this, it's scanning. Just like with the debris one. We go here until that comes up, and here it is. These are actually pretty fun. Depending on which ones you get. So we come up here. If you've got a normal ship, there's landing pads there you'll hit. And of course, like with any corvette. Okay. It did not activate. Let's spin around. Come on. There we go. Had to get it to recognize me. There we go. So, it's going to be extremely cold. I mean, I'll fill that, but these are the ones we want to make sure are recharged. It's going to be very cold. You can find ones where there isn't much of a fight, but as I've said in the past, Hello Games likes to make sure you have a fight. They don't make things easy, so to say. So, we will definitely want to do that, but you know what? I'm going to do something here. See if we can make more of these now. Oh, it's using that instead of the... Whoops. Okay, so I made metal plates I didn't need to make. Alright. Alright. So we come here. Beam aboard. Here. Now, you're going to notice something once we get in here. A, it's very cold. The gravity is wonky. Can't use your jetpack or really run much. Yeah, these are a challenge, but I think they're fun. There we go. Now, when you find these heaters like this, turn them on to keep you from freezing. Alright. MS star vehicle status. Severe incident. Total lockdown. Access denied. No crew life signs detected. Crew manifest and captain's log may assist in incident diagnosis. Cargo integrity 95%. Salvage and recovery likely. Access doors have been automatically sealed and internal systems disabled. Manual restart required to begin recovery. Restart internal gravity, please. Emergency gravity calibration error. Freedom of movement reduced. Internal environmental protection is offline. Attempt manual generator restart. Yes, please. Restart error. Unable to restore primary heat control. Protection against extreme cold temperatures required. Emergency fabrication unit available. Access supply cache. Of course, I will gladly take free supplies. Supply cache consumed. Additional supplies can be collected within the airlock. Manual controls finalized. Begin door seal override procedure. Yes, please unlock the door. Alright. Here we go. Make sure you're reloaded. And, by the way, claim more supplies here. Alright, let's see what we got. Not seeing anything so far. Alright, so like I said, anytime you find one of these, turn them on. And you can get different stuff from here. Now, we don't have a lot of inventory room, but we'll see what we can gather. Literally, there are a huge amount. All these lockers, you can search, get stuff from. It's even letting me get the ones on the other side. That's funny. But as you can see, we can't jump. We really can't run. I mean, you can a little bit, but not much. Yeah, you just look at the stuff we're collecting. Now, I'm not going to keep most of this because it's just going to build up hard in our inventory. But We'll keep some of it. And I'm not going to search all this stuff. Normally, you could. What it wants us to do is explore every room. So some of the rooms, now we do want to scan. And one of these tablets we read will give us the security codes we need. Ship AI log decrypted. Location tracking report for operator entity Talic. Cleaning. Personal bioscan last detected 14 days ago in medical base 7.0. Others present. Biometric readout indicates entity infested. No further life signs. But that didn't give us the one we want. So we need to find another one. There's another one over here. Is there a heater anywhere near here? Oh, now the nice thing is these almost always give you money. So, alright. Ship AI log fragment 772.01 recovered. AI recovery memory encrypted. Decrypting. Output follows. Automated reporting for entity UTO. Cargo security. Brainwave strength exceptional. Immune functionality below average. Average sleep time below average. Conclusion not available. We're 0 for 2 on getting what we need from those. That's okay. Right. Now, is there 2 rooms off of this one or just the one? Okay, that's where we came in. And yes, you can get turned around in these big time. So we need to go through this door first. Now I will tell you now. Let's go ahead and get here. The fact that door doesn't have a bunch of gunk on it, and there's not a bunch of gunk here, makes me think we're going to encounter a bunch of little ball probe droids. Which is actually a good thing. I like that. That's much better than the alien infestation crap we could encounter. Well, those are easy. Let's turn this on. Stand here a minute. Get the salvage. Oh, you see those blue barrels? Be careful around them because if you shoot them, they explode. If you're close to them when they explode, they hurt. They very much hurt. No logs in here. There's another one of those things. Let's reload and continue to the next one. I like to turn the heating units on if nothing else. It allows me to remember where I've been.
Technology recharge.
So that helps. Alright, into the third compartment. Nothing here. Looking for logs. There's one over here. Captain's eyes only. Pre-flight crew appraisal. Name, entity Rask. Specialization, biological intervention. Compliance, 80%. Mechanical aptitude, 32%. Intelligence, 83%. Company approval rating, 51%. Predicted remaining lifespan, 34.3 years. Addendum. Captain's personal notes, 2213.2. Studies the charts at night. Thinks I don't notice. And still don't have what we need. Wow, this one's really making us... Oh, there's another log over here. Let's get this one. Personal data recording accessed for entity Shavskoy Engineering. Date stamp 2291.0. Auto transcribing audio. They're locked outside for now. Ever since that planet with the... as if it's haunting us. Recording ends. And there's what we were looking for. The security credentials. with this, we can get into the other stuff we need to complete this. So, we no longer have to read any more of those. As you can see, though, these guys had it rough. Let's keep going. Down the stairs. Get the door open. Did they make this a really easy one? I know, famous last words. Shut up, Blair. Alright, we need to go there. But I want to check out other stuff here. Let's see. I love the money. Love money. You can get upgrades out of these. There's blueprints for the different stuff you can put in your freighter and base. Alright, so we've got that. Well, this way's one room. I want to get in here because this counts. We want to check this room out, this extra room. This is one of the 10. And this one's full of money. Gimme, 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 nanites. You know what? We'll go ahead and take that too. Stuff to sell. Alright, so we got that room clear. Now, at each one of these little terminals, you're going to find a teleport terminal. Once you activate them, you can teleport back and forth between them. So we want to go ahead and do that. Wreckage terminal. MS Star of the Colt. Records, terminal access, searching, biosecurity records, encrypted, mission destination, encrypted, crew manifest, accessible. Yes, give me the crew. Crew status as of last ship-wide bioscan, 14 days ago. Commanding officer, duty officer, AI control, officer Yinda, petty officer, formal, lieutenant Ebulk, crew status report, crew able times 16, crew ordinary times 105, supernumeraries, analyst entity Elysium, mining prospector, there's a construction overseer, and an engineering mining overseer. Update bioscan. Scanning ship for biological traces. No detected biological traces matches crew records. Retrieving last known crew positions. The captain, redacted area. AI control officer, medical. Bay 28, 4 days ago. Petty officer, formal, error. Multiple locations, 1 day ago. The lieutenant, AI coolant chamber, 4 days ago. So there was somebody alive in multiple areas of the ship 1 day before we got here. And we have the crew records, the crew manifest. Alright. So we've been here. We've been there. We came from over there. So we gotta go this way. Get in here. And we're going to turn on the heater. Recharge our frost shield. There we go. And down we go. Wow, they've made this one pretty easy so far. I know I keep saying things like that, I shouldn't. Come on over here and we'll check out the extra room here. Gone through 6 so far. This is 7. Up. Those things can hurt you. They pack a little bit of a punch. And basically they do it by floating through you. Yes, I said through. Ah, there's another station we need to stop at. Okay, so that'll be the way we want to go. That'll be what we want to kill. We want to blow that up. And activate that. Alright, secure mainframe. MS Star Vickle. Private mainframe access denied. Captain's DNA required to access personal log. Computing. Ship-wide bioscans indicate severe incident status. Override available. Indicate captain's fate to begin. I don't know. Input accepted. Log will record captain's fate as unknown, presumed dead. Duty officer may take command. Authenticate as duty officer to continue. Security credentials required. Well, we just happen to have the AI control officers log in. Credentials accepted. Welcome, AI control officer Yunda. Log will record you as temporary commander. Last significant entry from captain follows. Read the log. This gets weird. Date stamp 3191.4. Korvax Echo witnessed the Great Disconnection. One of few. The times of slavery, war, peace, all of them passed. I go to see the Gek. Date stamp 3273.9. All those I knew were melted to form Gek vessels. They enter the system and face our own. We have come to discuss our treaty once more. Date stamp 3215.6. We meet within the shadow of Monolith. It is our way. We wait for a sign from the Atlas. We wait for a command to change. None comes. The Gek will postpone their decision once more. They will not return the metal of my friends. Not yet. Date stamp 3209.8. I go to see the Gek. We have come to discuss our treaty once more. Notice the pattern there? And we have the captain's log. So, you learn a bit more as you go through the storyline and such. But let's just say that Gek did not treat the Korvax very nicely, but the Korvax got some revenge. If you want to look it up, you can Google it. It's all around. But yeah, there is a dark story in this game. Turn this on for a sec so I stand here in the heat. Anything over here? Oh, and these little floating capsules. Some of them will be oxygen, some sodium. You break them, you get it. That easy. Thing over here. No. Okay, so we gotta go through this one because it wants us to get them all. You do not have to go to these extra rooms if you're just wanting to get through the whole thing. Tainted metal can be spent at one of the vendors or turned into nanites. Just so you know. On this way we go. Next to last. And this is it. This is the last one. So yeah, they made this a really, really easy one. Man, if you find one like this out and about and it has good end rewards, definitely put a base down in that system. I mean, we're talking this kind would be rare. We're in the same system as we found those critters and stuff, so y'all got the glyphs earlier. And if you need them, you always go back. Alright, activate this last one. Now this is kind of cool here. I like this. Engineering Control MS Star Vickle. Engineering control panel accessed. Generator failure detected. Fabricators on emergency power. Construct component so we can fabricate items or extra nanites. So, used to be the items were stuff only for your freighter. You could do an upgrade, or you could do a storage bulkhead that would expand the storage on your freighter. They've added something new since the corvettes have been added. So we're going to fabricate items. Fabrication pathway accessed. Awaiting user selection. Fabricate technology. Those are upgrades for your engines and stuff on your freighter. Freighter bulkhead, that's the storage. Or we can fabricate corvette modules. Thank you. Corvette module replication initiated. Cargo removal complete. Nano compression complete. Portable storage unit ready for collection. And we've got it. And that's that stage. Now we take this teleporter and it takes us back to the start and we get out of here. That goes in. We want to go this way. Our ship teleport to it is back here. And once you're out of there, you can run again. So, go here. And we are back on our ship. Now, if we wanted, we could get out of here, say land on the space station, activate that transmitter again, take it out of our refinery, activate it, put it back, and do another one. So, I don't even know what we got off of that. Ooh, we got 3 cargo links. That's actually kind of nice. Alright, so let's sit here. Go ahead, collect what it gives us. Hazmat gauntlet plans. Oh, so you can get some of the plants. And Supreme Hyperdrive upgrade. We get a Hyperdrive upgrade. Yes! Okay, and well, first, let's get this hyperdrive in here. Now, I've got that on the supercharged slot. But what we're gonna do here, let's do this. Let's move that there. We'll put these 2 here. None of these are supercharged, right? No. So we're going to move this over here. Because then what we're going to do is that there. Ooh, 281 and 125 warp cell efficiency. I like that. Thank you. I don't know, do those connect? No? Okay. Yeah, that's okay. Alright. Oh, the hazmat gauntlet, right. Alright, so we have the chromatic metal. We need sodium nitrate. Now, how much do we need? 20. Nice thing is, let's take, well, actually, let's take off first so we make sure. There. Don't want to be landed on there and have it say, hey, you just lost it. I don't think we're going to need to do another one of those freighters, but you never know. So we're going to drop that there. We're going to grab some of the sodium. Sodium. There it is. We don't need a lot. So we'll do this. We'll get 52 of it. Sodium makes sodium nitrate just like carbon makes condensed carbon. There's a whole lot of different things you can do, mixing and matching stuff. But let's get this here. Then we can finish the hazmat gauntlet. It gave it to us. I have a feeling we're going to need it at some point. So, there we go. And we'll put that there. You know what? I don't think we have the pulse spitter. No. We can boost our ship shield, though. Ta-da! We'll just drop that over there. There we go. Alright. So, now we've got that. What I want to do. Now, if we were in a populated system, we could go and sell these to one of two different merchants and get some decent money out of them. We can't do that. Oh, you know what? Let's drop that. We can't do that because it's not popular, but we'll just sell it at the terminal. So what I'm going to do before we continue, we're going to go over here to this space station and sell stuff. And then we're going to continue on to the next spot. No infested planets detected in current system. So we're going to need to jump systems. So what I will do is I will bring you back when we get to the planet to do the next spot. Alright? We'll see you there. Hey, welcome back, guys. Here we are in the system. You know we're doing the black hole stuff here. But with that upgrade we got, we were able. No infested planet detected in current system. Wait, why'd you bring me here? Hang on. So why did you bring me here? Well, you know what? I mean, we could spacewalk into it, but it'll lead us to one that later on. I want to know why it did not. See, this is one we could do the gases for, too. So we could get multiple things for phase 4 done here. You know what? I'm curious. Okay, we'll be back here because this has phase 4 in it. But what I need to do... So let's see here. Vile grubs. Hungering tendrils. What's it suggest? Infested world. Alright, so here's what we're going to do, guys. I need to find us a planet that has the infested grubs. I'll bring you back when I find a system that has it. So, I'll see you in a bit. Wow, look at this. They're all infested. I'll see you when we find one. Aha! Hey guys, now it says reach an infested planet to begin the hunt. And since someone else has been here, we know it's going to be the ringed one, my guess, because of the fungal mold. It's got storms on it. So I guess we'll find out what else we do. Oh, that one's got... Both of these have storms. I'll take the dissonant one, which is ringed world right here. Let's go. So, took me a bit to find a system. Hoi, boy. Hello games, if you're listening, when it tells you to go look for a system like that, the system route should take you to a system with it in it, not take you to the next phase's system. I had to go looking through and find this myself. What do you mean no infested plants? Hold up. Yeah, there is. Hi, Titan Worm Burrow. Hey, hello. That, my friends, is Hungering Tendrils. Alright, I'm gonna take the ship closer with this weather. But hey, you know, stream or not, we gotta do it. Come on, where's my marker? There it is. Alright, guys. It's gonna be a fight. So, get ready. Because here we go.
Toxic protection falling.
That's our target. Cue the music.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Alright, guys. That was our completion. We just want to get out of here now. Woo! Alright, let's bring the ship in. Ooh, big time storm.
Toxic protection falling.
I'm aware of that, Suit. We'll call you Suitsy instead of Susie.
Toxic
There.
protection stabilizing.
Ooh. Alright, let's collect that one. Multi-tool inventory slots and scatter blaster upgrades. Nice. Need the one to be able to put the other in. Oh, one. Jeez. Ah, that's okay. I mean, I'll take them. Okay. There's that.
Technology recharge.
Alright. Now, for the next part. Crush a vile grub. Survey for grubs, okay? Get out of here.
Toxic protection.
I'm not even sure this planet has the grubs.
Toxic protection stabilizing.
What else? What did we get? That's a vile spawn. Okay. Wait a minute. It only gave me one and then stopped. I've got two more there. We'll have to hit a space station. Alright, come on. Alright, we're looking for brooding. Okay, I know what we're looking for. I know what we're looking for. It's different than these planets. Get up here in space a second.
Toxicity detected.
Yeah, I think it was just a little nasty down there. What we are looking for is one of these that says vile brood. So, not gonna be here. Let's kick down the path. Once again, I'll bring you back when we find one. I don't know if there was one in the one we were in. Let's go look. See you when we find one. Aha! Alright, guys. It says there's one here. There it is. Vile brood detected. That's what we're looking for. Of course, it's got high sentinels. Why wouldn't it? So we are looking for... Oh, look, they even named it. Expedition 20 Breach. Vile brood. Alright, let's find that planet. It's not that one. Wait. Hey, guys. I found it. Headed there now. Holy cow. Appreciate naming it the right way, so we knew. Putting just a base computer down so there was a base marker would have been nice. I could have teleported there from the space station then. But yeah, here we go. Oh, good grief. Look at this terrain. Oh my gods. This is gonna be so much fun, said no one ever. I hate extreme difference in elevations like this. Alright. Now when we use our scanner here, saying that way about 300. So to the right, 300. Down here somewhere. Go ahead and put it down here. Go. Alright, let's see if we can find one. $200 that way. I'll let you know when we get there, guys. Ah, look, there it is. Alright, I can tell you right now, this is gonna cause a fight. So, here's the juicy grub. You ready? Squish it. We squished it. Oh, got located in the inventory and crush it. Vile brood, here they come. Remember I said it was a fight? Let's do it. Almost there. And she's dead. Woo! That, ladies and gentlemen, is a crazy battle. But that's done. Let's get back to the ship. I prefer to have the mining beam active, so we'll put it back there. Alright. So that was our fight. Close this so nothing can get in. What do we get for it? Detoxified slime, choking. Okay, stuff to sell. Or I think the wriggling tack is bait for catching fish. I'm not sure. But check this out, guys. That is phase 3 complete. And it just gave us, come on, these really cool parts. I have room on the ship for them? Yes, I do. Alright. Actually, we're going to put some of this other stuff on the ship. Good grief, all these cakes. Haunted pie. See, that's 15-second sprint overload, life support power, 8-second jetpack, 2% health. Thanks. But, alright, so that is phase 3 complete. So let's go ahead, we'll get to the 4th rendezvous and find that ship, and then we'll go from there because last part of this is going to take a little bit. But let's go get to that next rendezvous point, guys. I'll see you when we get there. Oh, you know, it might help if I fuel that. Alright, guys, I'll see you when we get to the rendezvous. Alright, guys. Looks like our spot is on this gas giant here. Yes, a gas giant with something we can land on. And oh, boy, are there some interesting things going on here. Sorry for the flashes. Okay, we're going here. Yep, this should be it. Alright, let's get down. Let's get in this building. Even if it's not it. Yes, it is. Alright. And there we go. Go, guys. Rendezvous 4 reached. Go ahead and collect that. Inventory slots and 1 million units. Nice. You know, I'm gonna put 3 of them here. And then we'll put some more here. There we go. Alright. So that's that. I'm not gonna worry. I am gonna go over here though. Get some more money. Collect these. That. This. You know what? We're just gonna delete that. This time. Yeah, we got carbon out of it. Alright. So, get back into the ship here. Man, look at what our beam does now, guys. Holy cow. Alright. So once again, the debris finder. Oh. I think we can just make one now. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Back into space. So we'll go ahead, find the debris, read the log, get the parts. Then we'll go back to the space station, and that's where we'll call this an episode. So Let's get this activated. And off we go. See how long it takes this time. Shouldn't be too bad. There we go. Alright. Oof. This one's red and ugly and violent looking. Let's get just a little past it here. There. Alright. Let's get this out. Let's get out here and get this done. Oh, that's mine. Haha. There's those. And the log. Log of Fireship Arcadia. Date stamp 22594.16. Log corrupt. Recovery damage sectors. We saw them. They out the airlock, just floating there. Could hear them singing. Get us home. Please. Man. That's dark. Uh-oh. Too fast, too fast. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to get us to the space station, guys, and then we'll collect our reward and wrap it up there. So, see you in a minute. Alright, so we are here. Let's pop off here and put away the modules we've gotten. Actually, let's do it this way. Do I have any on here? No. And I do want to put this on the ship. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and do it this way. There we go. All right there. Now, that's that. Let's see, what did we get on that one? Frail bones. Repair kits, supreme thermal protection upgrade. All right, heat upgrades. Get those installed. There we go. Doesn't look like there's anything else. Alright, so let's go ahead and get back up on the ship here and make sure that's all for now. So, if we take a look, we got all of 3 done, collected everything there, and we've got half of 4 done. We'll have to collect storm crystals on that. We might be able to do that on the gas giant itself. Let me look. What do we got here? The gas giant obviously has. Anytime you see an activated mineral, there's a storm. You can get storm crystals on the planet usually. Not that one. No. No. Activate quartzite. But there'll be a lot of sentinels. Well, there would be there too. And we might go. We gotta go to all the moons anyway. We may go to this one. It's a flourishing moon, so that means it's semi-paradise type, and it might be easier to do stuff there than on the gas giant itself. And that's just a web one. So that's where we'll probably go to get the storm crystals. We'll go through all of them. There's a black hole in this system, so that's going to be easy. We get close to the black hole, we get out of the ship, we spacewalk through it. Nice and easy, and then we can go ahead and get all of the phase 5 done. Now see, it says reassemble a complete skeleton. If I saw correctly, there's ancient bones on the dissonant moon. So we can... Oh, that's ancient bones. Sorry. Whoops. Yeah, there's salvageable scrap on one of the moons. When we get to that moon, we'll collect our skeleton bits. No, that is the ancient bones. Duh. We'll get our ancient bones on that moon. Sorry, my brain is everywhere right now, isn't it? And, we'll get the ancient bones so that we have our skeleton ready to assemble. So we'll be able to do that. Not have to worry about running around looking for it. And then we'll just, after that, we'll have to catch the fish. Polished stone, one of them will have a relic bit on it. I'm not sure what this is. We won't be able to see that until later. So, and of course, that'll be, getting that last one. So, yeah, next episode, we should be able to get all of 4 and 5 done. So, we should be able to complete it next episode, alright? However, I do want to thank you for watching. Please hit that like button on your way out and leave a comment. Let me know what you think of the series. Both of those really do help the channel a lot. Also, be sure to subscribe if you want to see more and click that notification bell so you know when new videos are out. Until then, take care, and we will... Oops. You know what I did, guys? My wave went away. Oh, no it didn't. Take care, and we will see you on the flip side. Take care, guys.